Okay, we're gonna run through the Hagga Basin race just to make sure that it's doable, or at least, you know, yeah, not like too confusing, hopefully. So, here we go. Fun little stack, yeah, fly over the edge. Okay. First arrows are not too hard to see. So we follow that arrow. Go this way. Also, just keep in mind I'm in the Mark 6 with the Mohandis and the Knight Rider booster. Okay, I see another arrow here. Little ramp. If you want to hit it, you don't have to, but you can. That's not a checkpoint. So, from here, we've got a crossover. I guarantee we're gonna have warm activity during this race for sure. But we're back to safe ground there. Okay, head towards the dong. That arrow pointed us this way. Oh, there's another arrow. So we'll keep following this around. Style points if you hit that little arch. See another arrow there. This is where you're probably going to want to switch to the radiation suit. Now we're going through shoal. This is the part that we're unsure about. We got to see. I think with the Mark 6 rad suit, we're going to be good. So we're going to follow this around. There's our next arrow right there. If you're not sure where you're going, just follow the arrows as best you can. This arrow is pointing to this island here. Lost a little bit of momentum there. And yes, there's another arrow right here. So we'll just follow this arrow to the next arrow. And I can even see the checkpoint ahead of me. And if you look at our radiation, we're still doing really good. And we're like halfway through the shoal part. Alright, so from here, this is checkpoint number 1. Hit the jump. Oh, look at that. Nice bright white arrow to point us in the direction we need to go. So we're going to take this, follow this. And then keep following this around. And then our next arrows are right up here. You can go left or right, does not matter as long as you are headed in the right direction. And this is where the next big cross happens, so book it out of here. This is gonna be sketch. I'd boost as best you can across here. Be scary with the worm, but we'll make it. Look at that, we're out of the worm. There's an arrow over there just in case you went that way. But as long as you follow these arrows, you should have no problem getting to the next checkpoint. So right here, just keep going this way. When in doubt, stick to the side that the arrow was on. Past that. There we go. I see an arrow right up ahead. As long as you're staying on track, you should get led to the next one. And here we're going to have a little sharp turn. We got some worm biz there. Turn through here. Oh, there's our next checkpoint. Go on through. Hit this checkpoint. And if you really want to, you can stick to the side here, or you can go to the other side. There's an arrow on that side. It'll lead you to the next spot. There's also an arrow on this side. Guess we're out of the shoal, so I can switch back to this. So that's the general direction that we're headed. We got arrows to point there, point our way. So I'm just gonna keep going this way, keeping a general direction. Go past the wreck. You may have been tempted to go left back there, but just stay true to the arrow's direction. See, we're coming up on another arrow. Oh, pointed that way. So now we're gonna look this way. We got another arrow there. Looking like a sharp turn. Yep, see this arrow right here? Now we got our big cross again. So we're going to hit our big cross on the desert here. This one's gonna be sketchy. Big cross here. The goal is to get to this island up here. Just keep going. Just keep going. It's always a slow reach on that guy. Got the white arrow there. Reset our aggro. Keep following this around. Oh, we got some arrows up here. You can go around the right side, or you can go where the arrows are. But if you go around the right side, just make sure you stay true to the arrow's direction. Oh, there's an arrow right there, just to make sure that we're staying on track. Okay, we got an arrow here. Oh wait, I almost missed our checkpoint here. This is a checkpoint right here. I won't dink anyone for missing that one though. It's a little misleading. But yeah, follow these arrows. Go up the hill. We already saw the arrow that's up here. So we're just gonna follow this arrow. Keep on. Oh, we got an arrow telling us to turn. So we're gonna turn here with the arrows. Oh, hit the drum sand, be careful. Alright, we got an arrow. So we got a jump here. Not a checkpoint, but it's just a jump. Oh, sharp turn after the jump. So we're gonna follow this island still. Just keep following the arrows. Keep following the arrows. One up there. So looks like we're going to these islands over here. get a drum sand. It's gonna be a little bit of a scare there. Got an arrow. Reset our aggro. Okay, back on track. We got to the arrows. Alright, follow this arrow around. Okay, we got more arrows. Oh, it looks like we got some jumps here. Got one on the right side, one on the left side. A little bit of a bumpy one. Okay, we got an arrow pointing us that way. When in doubt, stick to the arrows. We got drum sand. Oh, we got an arrow right here. Follow this around. Just keep sticking. Keep following the arrows. Follow this around. Another arrow up ahead. Oh god. Let's stick there. Stay going this way. Okay, so here's a little redirect here. This is also one of your checkpoints. Feel free to, you know, I did not hit that right, but you can kind of wall ride this a little bit. Yeah, maybe not. Either way. This is just kind of to tell you, hey, you know, turn this way. Just keep following this. Okay, reset our aggro here. Reset our aggro. Careful of the worm. Got some arrows here to catch you once you get over here. There's ramps on either side of this one as well. Keep following the arrows. Now we're going this way. Hitting that drum sand is going to be scary. Oof. Follow the arrows, per usual. Okay, looks like we're crossing here. More drum sand, of course. Cross as soon as you can. Alright, got arrows pointing us this way. It's gonna be scary. Scary with those worms. See an arrow up here. Turn with this arrow. Arrow's pointing us this way, so we're going to go this way. We'll head for this gap over here. I have a lot of worm breaches. It's gonna be scary. Head over here. Okay, we got an arrow turning us here. Alright. Now we're hitting this checkpoint right here. Alright. This arrow's pointing us into the rift. So at this point, this is where the confusion can start to happen, but we'll just consider that as part of the experience. So as long as you get down to the rift, you can go the right side, you can go left side. As long as you get down into the rift, that's what matters. So really, at this point, the goal is to just get from one end of the rift to the other end of the rift. So there is one checkpoint around the midpoint. So once we get there, I'll show you where that is. But you're gonna have to race around all this debris. You know, find your way through. Try not to get lost. Try not to take any side routes. Just keep going through the rift. Choose your route carefully. Don't go up onto the side ramps. Don't get led astray. Just keep going on the floor of the rift. That's gonna get you where you're going the best. Okay, here's the halfway point through the rift. There is a checkpoint here that you will hit. It's a bit of a squeeze. There's some rocks that might stop you. It'll be a little of an obstacle, but get through here and then keep going. Keep going through the rift. Not sure what happened there, but it's bound to happen. It's a bumpy race. There's a lot of obstacles during this race, a lot of sketchy points. At least once you hit the rift, you're free of all worm threats. But the challenge when you get to this point is finding your way around, not getting lost and confused. If you have to stop and check your map, make sure you're heading in the right direction. Do so. It's worth checking instead of getting lost and losing time on the race. So yeah, it's a difficult race up down once you get in the rift. Alright, this is where a lot of you are going to get tripped up. You might think, hey, I'm going to go right. When in reality, the exit to the rift is actually the left side. So choose wisely. But this is your way out. almost out of here. Follow the lights. Follow the lights. Got a white arrow to make sure we're going in the right direction. Get lost. Another white arrow. So we're going through this archway. Keep heading up this way. Just follow the natural roadway here. Just keep going. The guides will appear. There we go. So we got our ramp right here. Once you get through this area, you'll see an arrow in the distance. You might get a little lost here, that's okay. Let me go back, I'm going to show you this. Now, if you just so happen to not go the ramp way and you came around this side, so if you came up and went left, then you'll still have arrows to point you in the right direction. Because you might end up going this way. So if you end up going this way, there will be an arrow to redirect you through this little maze here. So either way, once you get through here, you will find arrows to redirect you on the right path. So if you find yourself up here, don't go this way. So we got a little lost. Got a little lost here. But this is the way that we're trying to go. This is where we want to be. This is where we want to be. Follow these white arrows. Follow the arrows. Follow the arrows. Follow the arrows. Follow the arrows. Can't say it enough. Follow the arrows. Follow those arrows. Follow the arrows. Follow the arrows. Follow the arrows. Here we are. The finish line. Alrighty. We did it. It is possible. I just showed you it's possible. Good luck.